The Constitution of the State of Georgia, Preamble. To perpetuate the principles of free government, ensure justice to all, preserve peace, promote the interest and happiness of the citizen and of the family, and transmit to prosperity the enjoyment of liberty, we the people of Georgia, relying upon the protection and guidance of Almighty God, do ordain and establish this Constitution. Some facts about the state of Georgia. Founded by James Oglethorpe on February 12, 1733. It became a state on January 2, 1788. It was the fourth state. Atlanta has been its capital since 1868. The state of Georgia's motto is wisdom, justice, and moderation. The state has two nicknames, the Empire State of the South, or the Peach State. Total population, as of the 2000 census, was 8,186,453. It is the 10th most populous state in the U.S. Land area is 57,906 square miles. It is the 24th largest state in the U.S. It has 100 miles of coastline. Its highest point is Brasstown Bald at 4,784 feet, and its lowest point is sea level at the Atlantic coast. It has 159 counties, has 15 electoral votes as of the 2004 presidential election, has 2 senators, 13 representatives, and today the governor of Georgia is Sonny Perdue. The population of the state of Georgia in 1790 was 82,548. In the city of Savannah, approximately 5,800 people. The population in the year 2000 for the state of Georgia was 8,186,453. In Savannah, the population in 2000 was 131,510 people. The average temperatures in the state of Georgia is, in the summer months, northern temperatures range from 73 degrees Fahrenheit to 82 degrees in the south. In Savannah, the average summer temperature is 89.3 degrees. In the winter, the average temperature for northern Georgia is 41 degrees, and in the southern half of the state, the temperature averages 56 degrees. In Savannah, the average temperature is 55 degrees. Average rainfall for the state of Georgia is 40 inches in the southern half and 75 inches in the northern half. Savannah's average rainfall is 4.5 inches. The first European to explore the interior of what is now the state of Georgia was Hernando de Soto. On March 3, 1540, de Soto and his army marched across the southern border of what is now Georgia, traveling northeast along the Flint River, proceeding upstream to what is now present-day Macon, Georgia. They proceeded northeast to the Oconee River, where they proceeded eastward, crossing the Savannah River. Here they made camp on the shore of what would become Savannah before heading northward into what is now the state of South Carolina. Founded in 1733 by colonists led by James Edward Oglethorpe, Savannah is the oldest city in Georgia and one of the outstanding examples of 18th century town planning in northern America. In November 1732, Oglethorpe, with 114 colonists, sailed from England on the Anne. The first group of settlers landed at the site of the planned town, then known as Yamaqua Bluff on the Savannah River, 16 miles inland from the Atlantic Ocean, on February 12, 1733. After establishing cordial relations with Chief Tomochichi of the resident Yaka Indians, Oglethorpe began to carry out his concept for the layout of Savannah. Oglethorpe and Savannah's co-planner, William Bull of South Carolina laid out a town loosely based on a London town model. Oglethorpe and the Georgia trustees originally conceived Savannah and the new colony as a philanthropic endeavor. In Savannah's formative years and throughout most of Georgia's period as a predatory colony, there was a ban on slavery. This was lifted in 1750. In 1747, the schooner Endeavour exported goods to South Carolina for re-export to Britain and imported slaves from South Carolina for sale in Savannah. During the early period of Savannah's involvement with trade, from 1755 to 1767, 63% of slaves were imported from the Caribbean and 24% came directly from Africa's rice and grain coast. During the intermediate period from 1768 to 1771, 86% of slaves imported into Savannah originated in Africa. The story of Olaudah Equiano, a free slave who authored one of the earliest and most influential slave narratives, tells the story of his time in Savannah when he worked as a trader for Robert King of Montserrat before he was purchased his freedom. Equiano's accounts of Georgia is of alligator-infested waters, impositions he suffered at the white man's hands, and illness and repeated kidnapping attempts of a free man at the hands of slave patrollers and other whites. One kind memory of Savannah for him was the gentle care he received by a physician, Dr. Brady, after a beating in 1765. Equiano's final farewell to Georgia was in the spring of 1767, where he openly spoke of abolition, personal emancipation, and his conversion to Christianity. The City of Savannah, 1770. The City of Savannah, circa 1800, map drawn by John McKinnon. The riverboat Georgia Queen cruising down the Savannah River past the Savannah International Trade and Conference Center on Hutchinson Island. One of the main attractions in the city of Savannah today is the Sorrel Weed House. Another site in the city of Savannah is the Green Meridian House. Forsyth Park and the Forsyth Fountain are one of the many squares that could be found throughout the city of Savannah. The city of Savannah has one of the oldest synagogues in the country, Temple Mikveh Israel. The seal of the city of Savannah. The flag of the city of Savannah.